Okay, a little channeling for fun. Let's play. Beautiful energy coming in right now. I feel fishes and dolphins. See those little angelfish, the blue and yellow and green ones. See like a salt tank, coral. It's in an office. There are people frantically pacing around in the office. I feel the energy coming down into the earth. Into the center of the earth and just expanding out. I see an airplane, a commercial airliner. Well, I don't want to say it, but I see it being downed by a missile, or by a, yeah, you know. But there's still just beautiful, peaceful energy coming in. It's like the chaos is increasing on one level, on one earth. On one series of earths, the chaos is increasing. On another series of earths, the peace is deepening. It's like the peace and the love, the unconditional love is just settling in. And on the surface, the chaos and madness is just almost like burning itself out. Okay, I see a spaceship. Light and energy coming down into the earth. I see an escalator, like a crystal escalator. Almost like people coming from inside the earth up to the surface. Like repairing things, fixing things and repairing things. But it's not exactly that because it's not on the same earths, but it's almost like they are creating, almost resetting and creating different areas that need energy and light. It's very multi-dimensional. Like in one dimension, things are being destroyed. On another dimension, there's light coming up from the center of the earth, and it's almost like just repairing those areas and weaving light into new versions of earth, new healed versions. See the ocean. It is rippling with vibration, with information. It's like the subtle vibrations of the new Earth's Mother Earth are vibrating through the waters, creating a reset in that way. I see a pyramid. This one looks Egyptian because it's just a solid pyramid. It's not a step pyramid. Doesn't necessarily feel like Egypt though. Feels like it's in the Pacific. Maybe not. Not really getting a location, just seeing a big pyramid. People walking around the pyramid. Well, they sure look Egyptian. This could be some Atlantean energy, Atlantean parallel realities. Wow, it's almost like they're looking into this parallel reality, into these parallel realities now, into this split that's happening now. Like they're helping to prepare the split. These are specific individuals, I would say high level individuals, but they're not necessarily in the mainstream politics and religion type of thing. They are very aware. They're beyond all that sort of. So they are incarnated in sort of like this Atlantean, ancient Egyptian time, but they're not limited to that timeline. They're fully aware, very multidimensional, very fully aware of this time on Earth, this rebirthing of the new Earth. They're helping to create that rebirthing of these new versions of Earth. I see a scarab, a blue crystal scarab right at the center of it. It's like they're putting a blue crystal scarab at the center of the Earth to add their energy and love and peace to the transformation during the split. It's almost like they're experiencing the same thing as at the time of, it almost feels like it's an echo, the time when Atlantis and Lemuria were battling and creating almost like a split. And which Earths did people want to go to? I'm not sure if that was a split or not, but it's almost like this is an echo. So they're adding love and peace into this parallel reality timeline. See that blue scarab? I do see that the being with the tall head. I'm going to say it's Osiris. Oh my. Oh, okay. Are these Egyptian creator gods? Creator beings? That are helping to create the split now? Bringing healing again. Because they knew that the descent was coming, and they had to look forward and find a time where they could plant programs for transformation and evolution of humanity. And so they saw the splitting prism here, they saw these timelines, and they added their vibrations, their frequencies, their information, their gifts into these timelines. these feel like they're different than the other beings that I felt. Those beings seem to be much more physical. But maybe not, maybe... No, they were physical, but very multidimensional in awareness. Maybe it's just two different things. Oh, yep, kind of feels like two different things, but working parallel with each other almost. Okay. I see a big spaceship. Oh, this is a big triangular ship. See light coming out of the center down into water. Feels like it's a lake. Almost like it's drawing something up out of the lake. Something is rising up out of the lake. Feels like a structure of some sort. Could be like a pyramid. Some sort of sacred structure that's been buried in a lake is like rising up out of the lake now. Is this Titicaca? Could be. Could be in Peru, could be in South America. Seeing a lot of beings standing around with staffs. Almost like guarding something. Guarding the structure. Interesting. This dimension, this parallel reality is very crystalline. Feels like an overlay. It's an overlay. It's almost like a completely different parallel reality overlay on top of whatever's happening. And the overlay is from another planet. So whatever is happening on the Earth, it's almost like it's somehow connected to something on another planet. And these beings with the staffs are on the other planet. This crystalline parallel reality is like on another planet and another, almost like another timeline. It's kind of like an echo, but it's not an echo. It's almost like a tapping into a parallel timeline to assist with this timeline now. Feels like we're seeing a whole bunch of different ways in which these timelines are being constructed right now. The new Earth and the new Earth timelines, the overlays, the transformations, the way energy and information is being added to the new Earth matrix, to the new Earth realities. I see a submarine. I see like a megalodon swallowing a submarine. It just makes me think that it's just like parallel, almost like parallel timelines happening at the same time. like the crossing over of parallel Earths all existing at the same time now in a space where they can both be actualized and experienced. It's a big crossover. Wow, so many parallel timelines here crossing over. See the center of Mother Earth, just so bright white. Electromagnetic pulsing light codes coming in. I see, wow, what are they called? Mastodons? Dinosaurs, mastodons. Wow, it's like I'm looking at different versions of Earth. Of course, everything exists here now, so I'm seeing like these millions of years ago, these versions of Earth again, with dinosaurs, mastodons, like I'm gonna say, like, very early versions of hominoid beings. I don't know, Neanderthal, whatever you want to call them. I don't know exactly, but I'm just seeing. It's almost like the history of the planet is being played out. And I'm seeing the wars, the world wars, the crescendo now. See like an X crossing timelines, splitting, peace and beauty, death and destruction, all in unconditional love and creation. The ecstasy of creation, the ecstasy of being, unconditional. See DNA running through the body, coming down through the middle. DNA transformation. Brain changing awareness. See little, are those ships? Almost like little ships, just kind of going around something, almost like they're all parked. It's almost like there's a big sort of like convention center, very modern, very rounded, and then little ships kind of parked around it in a semicircle, located, nestled in a very green mountain valley. Observation and creation post. Multi-dimensional. I see it phasing in and out. So it's quasi-physical, I suppose, for us. Again, just these parallel Earths, parallel versions of Earth, parallel timelines, just overlapping, all existing in the same space at the same time. There's the splitting prism. It's almost like reaching like a pinpoint, like a crux. I see like the Apollo mission going to the moon. I see Artemis going around the moon. I can see modern space stations as big as cities. Galactic communities coming and going to the planet, to the moon, to the floating cities, space stations. Peace and love and prosperity and creativity. Oh, ecstasy, beauty. It's so beautiful. Evolution, evolution, evolution. Always in it. Always a synchronicity. Let go and flow. You're always loved, you're always guided. You are soul, you are spirit. Listen. All is in hand. All is perfect. Oh, oh. Hey, oh. Fascinating. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.